Ani Bojo Ogema Chinimki, Indigenous Cause Chief Conrad Ritchie here. I'm going to provide an update on behalf of our council and our administration and the work that we've been doing in the last little while. So on behalf of the council, I would like to offer our expressions of sympathy and extend strength to the community. While we continue to be a nation in mourning, there have been and remain multiple examples of community strength as demonstrated through unity and compassion. We recognize that there remain gaps in our community service delivery model, and as a council, we have heard many community members and we have been taking action on your behalf. Advocating for our community, council has been working in collaboration with partner organizations and we continue to announce, or we can announce that we received approval of funding extension for the Wellness Center until March 31st, 2024. This will provide continuity of service delivery for the rapid access addiction medicine and outreach teams. This program is a cooperative initiative in partnership with Grey Bruce Health Service, Saugeen First Nation, and Health Canada. Also, in partnership with Grey Bruce Health, we continue to offer naloxone and harm reduction training to any interested community members. There will continue to be ongoing monthly training opportunities offered on a drop-in basis. There is also no appointment necessary. In response to our declaration of state of emergency, we requested funding to assist with capacity building and received $25,000 from Indigenous Affairs Ontario, which has been allocated to provide staff and council with specific training to community crisis debriefing and trauma-informed workplaces. We recognize the importance of creating opportunities for capacity building and are working to understand how we can offer these training opportunities for interested community members. I can also confirm that our team remains in discussions with funders for creation of a community wellness team and funding for mental health and addiction treatment facility. We are also participating in the planning stages for creation of a response team model for Saugeen. While not yet finalized, we hope to make an announcement in the coming weeks. Leadership has heard from community about safety and security concerns. We continue to have productive discussions and are working to explore opportunities to provide a level of sustainable community policing. This is a complicated process, and we are committed to advancing the safety and security interests of our community. Through a process of our crime prevention through environmental design, we recognize that there are opportunities throughout the territory to enhance street lighting, and we would like to acknowledge the commitment of the Works Department. The Works Department is undertaking the initiative to upgrade our street lights from sodium to lead. We are also working to identify opportunities for additional street lighting and are identifying areas that we can provide better brush maintenance and sidewalks and roadways, creating clean and clear sightlines. This is a part of our continued commitment to community safety. I would like to acknowledge the contributions of our OPP policing partner working in partnership with the nation in consultation and review of crime prevention strategies. One of the challenging aspects of enforcement of some laws is jurisdiction and recognition of legal authority of inherent jurisdiction. One of the initiatives Council is advancing is a prosecution pilot program whereby we receive funding from the government to retain our own prosecutor. The objective of the prosecutor will be to work collaboratively with local Crown Attorney and the Ontario Court of Justice to test prosecution of offences as identified as band council resolutions. Recognition of band council resolution is not only a community challenge, it is a challenge that exists among nation communities across Canada. Council recognizes that our youth are the future. We need to create a safe space to support and nurture the ideals and suggestions of our youth. As leaders, we need to provide a platform for our youth to be included in the conversation and to participate in leadership opportunities. In response, Council endorsed administration to submit a funding proposal which has been approved for recruitment of a Youth Leadership Council Engagement Coordinator. The funding for this one-year coordinator opportunity is specifically to engage and consult with youth, council, and members of the community on creation of a youth leadership council. The work plan will introduce a working group that will develop a term of reference, policies and procedures, strategic planning, and recruitment of youth leaders within the community. Council has heard from community that they would like council to consider enhanced accountability through the development of a governance law. There are multiple core responsibilities required in the development of a governance law. To ensure that each core responsibility is provided due diligence, Council endorsed submission of an application which has been approved to recruit a governance engagement coordinator. Funding for this position is multi-year until completion of our governance law and includes funding for the ratification process. To ensure we can work toward a best practice model for self-governance, the governance engagement coordinator will be responsible for initiating community engagement and consultation on the design and implementation of each core responsibility of governance. On completion of each core responsibility, we will hold a community vote to ratify each section of the governance law. As a council, we are elected representatives of the community, and it is our obligation to consult the community on how they envision governance moving forward. Members of the community have asked that we do better with maintaining our assets. In response, Council has provided direction to administration to inspect all our residential apartments and to develop a work plan that is actionable and provides a framework to bring many of our apartments into a better state of repair. To this extent, renovations and remedial work is in progress and will continue. Council had heard from members of our fire department and in response has endorsed an application which has been approved and will allow us to purchase emergency management software and fund upgrades to the communication tower and an installation of a repeater tower. This will ensure the safety of our fire members, contributing to a better communications and dispatch experience. Council also continues momentum to reclaim our inherent child welfare jurisdiction and can announce that we are working on a draft law and have requested capacity funding. To this date, Council has approved that the new organization will operate arm's length from Council with accountability to Council through regular reports by a community-appointed board of directors. As a nation, we welcome the opportunity to transfer responsibility of our youth and families back to the community, and we will be initiating community engagement and consultation in the coming weeks related to next steps. As you may appreciate, there remain plenty of opportunities ahead for the nation, and there is significant amount of work in progress. As part of our commitment to be accessible to the community, we have reintroduced community delegation days. This is an opportunity for interested community members to request to appear before Council in a manner that is standardized and fair. For more information, I would encourage you to reach out to Council's Executive Assistant, Leona Root. Until next time, please continue to be kind, watch out for each other, and help your neighbor. We are resilient, and together we are strength.